I'm Jazz.
I'm Carl.
And of course, welcome back to the channel, Jaz The Adventurer, where we bring you all things Universal, theme parks, and food.
You can say that again.
And Chicago. Don't forget.
That's where we live.
But as we know, we're preparing for HHN season. We are less than 3 weeks away, probably.
Yes, 3 weeks away from opening night.
Yes, and so it's exciting. I know everybody's getting ready to amp up, and you're wondering, what do I pack? What do I need for this night? So me and Chubb here are going to give you some tips and tricks to make your Halloween Horror Nights night perfect.
Spectacular. So you got one or two options. You got either a sling backpack. This one is by PGY Tech. It's a sling bag. It is around $80, and you can pack a lot of stuff in here. But we pretty much use this bag for, like, camera equipment, cooling towels or whatnot have you. So to get started here, we like to keep a collapsible cup, straws. She put me up on this one. You can definitely get these from Amazon to go with the freestyle cups if you don't want to, your mouth to hit the lid.
Right, so if you're curious what a freestyle cup is, this is something that you can grab every night. Well, pretty much at the beginning of your night, the first day that you get there for HHN. This is last year's cup. Pretty much you activate it at any of the Coca-Cola freestyle stands. It's about $16 or so for the cup.
Yes, and I think with the discount, it's about $13 for the In Your Pass discount.
Yes, and then of course you can get a sling. This is the one from last year.
See you in the fall.
See you in the fall.
2023.
Halloween Horror Nights 2023.
Was not a fan of that.
So I pretty much just wrap this around, carry it with me everywhere I go. You might see it in a few of the other videos that I have, just to hold my water bottle, because my backpack doesn't have pockets.
At all.
Last year, the Death Eaters chased me around in Diagon
That's because
Alley.
you had that backpack on.
Because I had the Gryffindor backpack on. So, what's next?
Next, we have our DJI Pocket Osmo Pocket 3. This we call Jazz Cam. When you're going through the haunted houses, sometimes the loud noises can be like a bit much. So we like to pack, even though we have not used it, some quiet time foam earplugs, which they, you can definitely get these off Amazon. I believe this was no more than $8. A mic. Another pro tip, you can, this is a hack that she came up with.
Sunglasses. So, as we all know, we get ready to go into these houses. It's bright outside.
Yes.
And you're literally walking into a pitch black house. So of course you're gonna black out. I know me, I'll walk into a wall real quick. But I didn't, because I kept my sunglasses on when I walked in. I allowed my eyes to adjust, and then I took the sunglasses off.
And still walked into a wall.
I did not walk into a wall. But but I was able to see the house so much clearer.
Yes.
The first one we started off in last year was Monsters.
Yes.
And
it was a great house.
It was a great house. But the outside to inside, it was immediate. Yeah. Immediate. There was no way that you could have adjusted as quick as you needed to in order to be able to see that first opening scene.
Absolutely.
So, pro tip.
It's not a tip, it's a need.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Like the Terminator. But moving on. The next thing that we have is you're going to be on your phone all day. So you want to have a charged battery bank. I don't know why, but a lot of people immediately get it off the internet, whether it's Amazon, Best Buy, and expect to be fully charged. No, charge it first and then put it in your bag. So a battery bank for your phone or whatnot. Next step is definitely pack a fan. It can be a handheld fan or a neck fan. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this lasts longer than the neck fan.
I didn't charge the neck fan, okay? It was a fluke.
I blame myself.
So do I.
That was a fluke. Yeah, that was
but
terrible.
Pretty much, I did I bought it straight off the internet. We tested it in the house a little bit. Went straight to the park, had it on all day, and did not charge it.
Yes.
So, the second time it did not die.
Yes, that is true. That is true. next thing is you gotta have eye drops. If you're like me and you wear contacts, after a while your contacts get like, crunchy and whatnot. So this just helps to, alleviate some of that crunchiness, and your eyes get the itching, going in and out of houses like the fog and all of that. So very good thing to have on you, along with, please, you heard it from us, definitely have some Tylenol or some ibuprofen, because with walking, you're going to rack up about what? How many steps?
When we went to Disney, we racked up 30,000.
30,000. So we racked up about, I want to say
30,000 a day.
Yeah. I believe we racked up about 35,000 at Halloween Horror Nights, if I'm not mistaken.
And my feet were blistering.
To this day. So we are contemplating who's going to take the trip to see how long this line is for the food booth. Both our feet are hurting so bad.
So bad. And I don't know if this is just like the day 2 disadvantage. Maybe we didn't do it right.
Hush. But that leads me to pack an extra pair of socks. You're gonna want to have that extra pair of socks. If it's like any first night in Halloween Horror Nights, they say the rain clouds open up like never before. Every year it's been soaking wet. I'm praying that we keep it dry when we get there, because we won't be there the first week. Yeah. So we're trying to intentionally miss the rain, but hopefully.
But
please,
if it does rain, don't let that rain on your parade.
Because we have.
You missed my
ponchos.
joke.
I got it. But we got ponchos.
Yes, ponchos.
We don't let the party stop, baby.
No, we just gotta keep going.
Keep going. Like, we wouldn't wrap these bad boys, but they're so big that they spread out and take up so much space. That's the reason why mine is wrapped up so tight with the scrunchie. Yeah. And of course, we always do have an umbrella too, but I think we forgot that.
Yeah, we forgot to bring that in here. But yeah, just a small little umbrella, like no bigger than like this, But yeah, and you definitely want to have some hand sanitizer. We just got this again off Amazon. I'm like an Amazon fiend. So yeah, just like a little small bottle of hand sanitizer.
You did not get that from Amazon?
Oh, so I got this from Jazz here because I stole it.
Yes, he stole my hand sand from Target.
But you can get it from Amazon.
Thief! Stop, thief! Come back, thief!
That one is from Target. But, now it's my turn. I keep it light. I keep it simple.
That's because you don't want to carry anything.
Whatever. So, like I said, my little water cup, I like to stay hydrated. Put my straw in it, nice and refreshed. I always buy a Blinky cup when I get there. So I will have the Blinky cup with another straw. I'll probably share the same straw into my cup because, what's a little alcohol with a little water? It's okay. And so, wet ones and sanitizing wipes. These are my best friends. I don't go anywhere without them. I love to wipe down the tables if there's high boys at HHN to eat on. So you just wipe them down, have a nice clean space to eat your food because somebody was there before. Just to stay nice and sanitary. And wet ones, because hand sanitizer works, but it's nice to have a wipe to wipe off everything that you have, because the hand sanitizer is only gonna rub some stuff in, but when the barbecue sauce comes out, when the peanut butter and jelly burgers start to get a little juicy.
Yeah, and instead of running back and forth to the bathroom to wash your hands, even though we do periodically do that anyway, it's just nice to have that on hand.
See, I told y'all, Dr. Chubb. I love to keep a bucket hat on me. Your girl's scalp is so sensitive to the sun sometimes.
Completely.
I get so hot, so burnt. I need a hat.
So irritated.
Like right now.
Ah!
It was so hot, so scorching. The sun needed to stay off of my face, off of my shoulders. It was the best thing that I could have ever found in the parks. And this one is from last year's too. I bought a lot of stuff last year.
I think you got that from the tribute store, right?
It was in the tribute store, but I got this one from the Film Vault.
Oh, Film Vault.
Yeah, this is the Chucky hat though. That's pretty much everything, right?
That's pretty much everything. But another pro tip, if you are doing stay and screen and the sun is at its peak, definitely want to pack a umbrella because there's no shade in a lot of the stay and screen. So what we ended up doing was we used the umbrella to just help keep the sun off of us, even though it wasn't raining. But pro tip.
He says we, but that was really him. Insert picture here.
Do we even have a picture?
Yes,
of
I
that?
have the picture.
Oh. Yeah, here. Here. I was dead in that photo.
Yes, like he was like. Ah.
So yeah, again, it's brutal, but
It's brutal. That was also like, if we went opening weekend. Honestly, guys, we went last year by the seat of our pants. We did not know that Halloween Horror Nights was opening up so early.
Yes.
And Chubb said, he was like, oh, let's just go. Let's just go for Labor Day weekend. Let's just run
had
down.
no idea. I swear this was not planned.
Yes, and then I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh, Halloween Horror Nights starts the day before we get there. He
Yes.
goes, we gotta get tickets, we gotta get tickets. So another thing, don't forget your ticket. You need your ticket for everything.
Please, for the love of God, do not forget your ticket.
Save it on multiple things. If you have a mobile ticket,
Yes.
you cannot print it when you get to the park. Literally, your phone is your lifeline at that point.
Once again, battery bank, because if your phone dies, you cannot access your ticket. And
if you have
yeah.
Express,
Oh,
that's
money wasted.
yes, you wouldn't be able to do anything. That would literally be your whole trip. You'll be sitting somewhere looking for a Target.
Target on the mind.
A Target on the mind. Look, I guess
you
I
gonna
want to
say
go to
fuel
Target.
rod?
Yeah, fuel rod.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
be running to a fuel rod station, which we don't know where a lot of them are stationed at.
I saw a few.
Mhm.
I think there's one by Fast and Furious. I think
Okay.
there's one in Men in Black.
Okay.
And I think there's one by Simpsons.
I can't remember. She's good at picking up on all of that, not me.
I can tell you where every bathroom is in Universal.
Yeah.
Literally.
But you
I
forgot
promise.
one thing though.
What? Oh.
The one that came in clutch this past Universal trip in July.
The Piece de la Resistance. What did the guy do in Eddie Eddie?
But he's doing it. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my cooling towel. You wrap it like this.
Yes, this definitely came in handy.
Just so you guys know, because I was out here raw dogging life. But you have to wrap your towel around your neck. Don't wring it out too much, but it was perfect.
Yes.
It kept us nice and cool. And when you went inside those air-conditioned areas,
Yes.
it cooled back up.
Yes.
Minions,
Chef kiss.
nice and cold.
So, yeah, I believe that is it. We covered all of our bases. The people are good to go, and yeah.
Oh, so if you're looking for a good walking shoe, ideally we typically do Hoka's.
Yes.
We started with the Clifton 9s, and my feet in particular are very kind of like finicky.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried the Gaviota 4s last trip, not a fan. So if you have really flat
Pebbles and Bam Bam feet.
pebbles and Bam Bam feet, like me, gymnastics took my arches. Yes, it did.
Betrayal.
You can try, the Clifton 9s were good, just maybe size up like a little bit to
Half size or whole size for you?
half size for that shoebox, because I wouldn't say like it's that bad, but it's just like it rubs a little bit. Maybe be sure that your sock that you're wearing is a comfortable walking sock.
Yes.
You may think that your regular Walmart sock, anti-wicking, is that what it's called?
I'm not sure.
Moisture wicking sock.
I think so.
I think it's what it's called. Is good. It's not, sorry. It may not be your best friend when you get on this trip.
It may count against you.
Yes, I've learned that the hard way as well. So this trip, I'm going to bring my Clifton 9s, but I am also going to get the Gaviota 5s. Carl had the Gaviotas, and
10 out of 10. Well, I still have an arch to my foot, so any sock for me, works fine, and the shoe was, perfect. And for me in particular, the Nike, even though it's Hoka shoes, the Nike Crew socks worked perfectly for me. So you can have a good walking shoe, but in terms of what gets people tired for me is standing. If you're standing in one spot, that starts to weigh on your hips, that starts to weigh on your ankles, and that starts to weigh on your knees. Yeah. Just from standing. So.
Yeah, so those are some things like maybe you want to think about. Like, do some research on your shoes. Think about your feet. Don't go out there and raw dog life in Vans. They might not work for you.
For people who do that, you all have no fear at all.
I mean, they're at HHN for a reason.
Have no fear at all.
So, I guess let's tell them what's your most anticipated house?
My most anticipated house is Major Suites and Insidious. I love horror movies, and she's going to be sweating bullets, particularly going into the Insidious house. But those are my most two anticipated house. Everything else I'm excited about Ghostbusters, Museum of Deadly, exhibits. But my most anticipated, it's really kind of tied with Insidious and Major Suites.
So for me, it's Ghostbusters and Major Suites. I'm not really a spooky chica, and I do find interest in Monstros because I like the story.
Yes.
I love that storyline when they told the story on Discover Universal. If you guys go on to Discover Universal, you can listen to a podcast where they give you behind the scenes about
very great detail.
Yes. I also do like just going back like a little bit more, as I guess I'm changing my answer up as I think about it more. A Quiet Place.
I feel like that's going to be very intriguing because I think they're trying to mimic us going through a house and not saying anything, like not screaming, not doing anything. And what is the sign language called again?
ASL.
ASL. So imagine they're doing this and then something pop up and I'm like, you expect me to be quiet? I'm going to scream.
Definitely.
But I love the concept.
The concept is really cool. I'm interested to see how that's going to come together. Especially seeing that honestly guys, I've been watching some of these movies now as I haven't really been into horror kind of like that. These are things I've inherited in my relationship. I still haven't seen Insidious, and learning my lesson from Exorcist Believer last year.
How you slid down that wall?
Learn my lesson. I need to know what I'm walking into. So I'm gonna probably end up having to watch Insidious sometime in between.
In the first
now and when we get to HHN. So I'm not gonna do it until Chubb is here because we still don't live together, just so you guys know. Just giving you guys info.
Yeah, she's not finna watch this in this house, by herself.
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna do that. And so I'm gonna watch that. But another house I do find intriguing is the Museum of Deadly exhibits.
Honestly, yes, I do find that intriguing because I think a lot of people, when I was reading on the comments, they were saying it's like the Disney version of Night at the Museum, just horror themed. And I have high hopes for this house, for that house, but I still feel like, me personally, Major Suites and Insidious is going to take the mantle. My opinion.
I understand. I guess as we get closer to HHN, maybe Discover Universal will release a few more podcasts that give a little bit more deeper perspective into the story of those houses. So I hope Slaughter Cinema 2, they release some sort of story behind that, but they may not. I know I might have my outfit already ready for Slaughter Cinema 2. Then there's I want to know about what's the Three Brothers? Triplets of Terror.
That's at the bottom for me.
I'm not saying that, but I just want to know what the story is.
They can. Maybe you never know. It can pull a rabbit. Universal can pull a rabbit out of their hat, and that can be very, very good.
Exactly. And then, of course, you already said Goblin's Feast. So.
Yeah.
And then, What do you think about the scare zones?
So everybody has their sights on Swamp of the Undead, and again, that's definitely how the way it's coming together, what we see on YouTube. But
yeah, they just put the gators out today.
When we get done with this, I have to see that. So yeah, but my most anticipated San Francisco Blumhouse, and I'm telling you, that probably is going to be the scare zone of the year.
I think it will be too. I think everybody really was looking towards that Five Nights at Freddy's feature. And the fact that we're not going to get that, I think that's going to be something that's going to come back to, I don't want to say bite in the booty, but...
Well, I feel like they made up for it.
Because it's going to be Purge, Freaky,
well, it's
Megan.
Gonna, not Purge, it's Megan, Freaky, Happy Death Day, and Black Phone.
Really?
Yes.
So no Purge?
No Purge.
Enter the Blumhouse. Run a terrifying gauntlet of Blumhouse characters. From The Grabber to Megan, Dancing into Your Nightmares. This is a new kind of terror. So it says gauntlet of Blumhouse characters. So it could be more.
That's possible. So
because,
I could stand corrected.
Because who's this guy in the back?
That's Happy Death Day. But we are excited for this trip. It's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be our longest Universal trip that we've had.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
we stayed a long time in December.
Oh, we did. It's going to be our second.
Yeah.
It's going to be our first longest trip we had at Halloween Horror Nights. Last time when we went, we stayed 2 days.
2 days. Barely even that. Like, it was kind of like we're in, we're out. We're just trying to, like, take a quick getaway. And we had a ball.
Yes.
That first day.
I believe we covered everything. If you all went to Mardi Gras and you so happen to, because I don't think we talked about that, if you all went to Mardi Gras and you still so happen to have those food and beverage cards, you can use those at the HHN food booths. They do not expire. So just, again, another pro tip, because that's what we did this past Mardi Gras season. We went in, because we're annual pass holders, we got I think you pay $125 and you get $150.
$175.
It's a $175?
$175, $150.
Yeah. So you get that back, so you can use that on the food booths at HHN. So if you just so happen to have some laying around, definitely bring those, and it's money. Use it.
I guess, like, since we're talking about food, what do you think the food is going to be like this year at Mardi Gras? At Mardi Gras, at HHN. I'm thinking about Mardi Gras. I'm already at Mardi Gras. That's my favorite
times
event
of the year. But I am excited for I do like the fact that they are incorporating more vegan dishes. I'm excited for their burgers, and I hope they do another walking taco situation from last year, because that was great.
No,
that was great. It was
not.
Well, it was good for me, but they ran out of a lot of the ingredients.
Like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Your girl and a taco go together real bad. So when we made it to the Dia de los Muertos booth, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get this walking taco. I wanted the margarita. I wanted so much stuff. We got there, I got my margarita, I asked about the walking taco. Oh, we don't have no beans. Oh, we don't have any cheese. How are you having a walking taco with no beans, no cheese? You might as well be out of meat. Honestly, I feel like last year we didn't get to partake in the food booths like we wanted to.
Yes.
The ones that we did, I didn't care for as much. We had the twisted tater, always a bop. We know that.
Always. Garlic Parmesan.
We had the pizza fries, amazing.
And that was our first time having pizza fries,
Yeah.
and we had it at the Kids Zone, but they do sell them at Finnegan's.
So I think we're gonna try Finnegan's this year.
Yes, because I heard it's a little bit better there.
Yeah, so we're gonna try Finnegan's, and then whatever's in between. So I'm excited to see what new booths are out there. I saw that they have a bodega. If they have sandwiches like they do in New York, I'm right there. The Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire at their food booth. I wonder if they're gonna have s'mores.
You on to something there.
I know, I feel like I'm over here predicting what might be at the food booth.
We're calling this now Jazz Predicts. Because that's what it is.
like what if they have that? And then I'm trying to think about like something that could be like at the Insidious food booth or at the Monsters booth, like, what if they? I doubt that they'll sell like a turkey leg. That seems so out of character.
Well, I feel like HHN is they're gonna put, if they do have like a turkey leg situation, maybe not. I feel like they're gonna put their spin onto it.
Yes, I agree with that. Like, I think that it'll be some sort of like Frankenstein's head. And so I guess as it continues to come out, I'll definitely stay tuned, look into it, because your girl is eating this year.
Yeah, because if she doesn't, may God be with us.
And we're staying at Cabana Bay.
If you want that authentic, like 1950s type of horror vibe and whatnot,
Yes.
definitely stay at Cabana Bay. Cabana Bay is definitely a must, and one of the clutch things that comes into clutch is after a long night, you've been hitting up the houses, you don't want to wait in line for food booths, and you just want to, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, when the vent lets out, and then you want to like a midnight snack. Hop on the bus, go to Cabana Bay, the Bay Diner.
Yeah, Bayliner Diner.
Bayliner Diner.
Yeah.
They have food. The food court is still open till about 3:30, which definitely a 10 out of 10, and it really helped us to, you know, if we want to call it night early, like leave at 1:30, and we like, oh, okay, we're a little bit hungry, go to Cabana Bay, hit up the food court, get something to eat, go to bed, do it all over again.
Well, just to let you guys know, so you're not expecting like a full food court menu, it's an abbreviated menu.
Yes.
So you can only really get chicken or chicken or pizza.
Yeah.
And then the milkshake bar was still open, so we
Yes.
did get a milkshake. They sell smoothies. They're
Smoothies.
Smoothies
Yes.
are going to be like really good.
Yes.
So I know you're looking forward to that this year, having a
Yes.
smoothie.
Yes.
I personally am looking forward to being in the pool, in a floaty. And
Relaxing because our feet are going to be dead.
exactly.
That's inevitable.
I may order a few beverages around the resort, but I also might just get some stuff delivered to the room.
And they do have light options. Like if you don't want like something heavy, they got your typical like small sandwiches, turkey, ham, chicken, salads, fruit. So they do have a lot of healthy options for
In the
if it's
to-go
that late.
in the to-go menu?
To-go menu, yes. That's over there by the you know.
Oh, in the
refrigerator.
cold fridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. They also have a few beverages in there too. Oh, if you do need to get stuff delivered, you know that you can always deliver it to the hotel. Pick it up downstairs, meet them in the lobby, or Bell Services will hold it for you.
You talking about like if you buy something at Universal?
If you get something shipped
Oh,
from
right.
Amazon.
Right.
If you get something shipped from Amazon, if you order Instacart to meet you there, I know I plan on trying to use the Instacart to order some Cutwaters and some High Noons.
High noon tequila.
High
I can't
noon
drink because I'm
tequila.
allergic to alcohol. Yes, that is a thing, and yes, I am sad about it.
That was like very personal.
Very.
Very.
Because
That you was
I'm
about
just
to-
saying that
It was like,
everybody
look like-
always say, really? Are you sure? I would think I'm sure.
I mean, I don't think I'm not, okay? But you were tempted to take a sip of my
Oh
High
my
Noon
God,
on
it smells
Saturday.
so good. I'm like, yep. Take a sip. Call an ambulance.
But no, like, I won't let him do that.
Yeah.
But
And I won't do that.
exactly. Honestly, please go check out our montage of why you should visit Universal. It was awesome.
We've had so much fun.
We had so much fun the last year, and and I hope that we continue to have fun as time progresses. Epic Universe is getting ready to open up.
Are you all team Dark Universe or team Ministry of Magic? I'm not knocking Super Nintendo World, I'm not knocking Celestial Park, and I'm not knocking How to Train Your Dragon, but come on. The two titans of that park is going to be Dark Universe and Ministry of Magic.
I think this vlog has kind of gotten a little away from us.
This is going to be Pack With Us for HHN and Rant.
And plus. So, honestly, I wouldn't say that because I am excited about certain things for Dark Universe. I'm really excited
Fire
about
Club? Well, that's just Stranger Things.
That's Stranger Things.
But look what see, I'm representing even now.
I don't have any monster shirts. You gonna give
We
me
gotta
one?
get you some more.
Yeah. So I'm super excited for Epic Universe, all the things that it's going to offer, and of course continue to follow us as we continue to dive deeper into what could potentially be coming.
Yes.
I know like Carl really wants me to do a Jazz Predict series because apparently I've been predicting very well.
Very well. I'm like, who's your source here? Like, do you have a source?
No, it's just I'm taking really good like observations into an educated guess.
Or as Deadpool said, an educated wish. You're having educated wish, and the wish is coming true. Who is your source? But again, moving on.
Moving on. So thanks guys for watching us today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out our channel, and we can definitely point you to a few other good videos of ours to watch.
Just have a good time, vibe out, and enjoy the video.
Please. Bye. See you guys next time.
See ya.